The 1960 United States presidential election was a historic clash between two charismatic figures, Senator John F. Kennedy and Vice President Richard Nixon. This documentary unfolds the gripping narrative of the 1960 US elections, exploring the campaigns, key events, and the iconic Kennedy-Nixon debates that shaped American politics and media. 1. The political landscape of the 1960s, Cold War realities. The documentary sets the stage by examining the geopolitical and domestic context of the 1960s, marked by the Cold War, civil rights struggles, and a nation in transition. It highlights the challenges and opportunities that defined the political landscape. 2. Candidates on the rise. Kennedy and Nixon enter the fray. Delving into the backgrounds of the candidates, the documentary explores the rise of John F. Kennedy, the charismatic young senator from Massachusetts, and Richard Nixon, the experienced vice president and Cold War warrior. It outlines their journeys to becoming the Democratic and Republican nominees, respectively. 3. The Great Debates. Television takes center stage. A pivotal moment in the documentary focuses on the historic series of televised debates between Kennedy and Nixon. The article examines how these debates became a game changer, showcasing the power of television in shaping public perception and influencing voter sentiment. 4. The issues, Cold War, civil rights, and the economy. The documentary dissects the key issues that dominated the campaign trail. From Cold War tensions to the pursuit of civil rights and economic policies, it explores how each candidate positioned himself on critical matters that resonated with the American electorate. 5. Election night drama. The nail-biting finish. As election night approaches, the documentary builds suspense around the dramatic events and close contest between Kennedy and Nixon. The electoral map unfolds, revealing the swing states that would ultimately determine the winner of the 1960 election. 6. The legacy of Kennedy's Camelot. Reflecting on the aftermath of the election, the documentary explores the inauguration of John F. Kennedy and the beginning of the Kennedy era. It delves into the notion of Camelot and the aspirational vision that characterized Kennedy's presidency. 7. Nixon's resilience. The comeback kid. Examining Richard Nixon's response to defeat, the documentary discusses his resilience and determination to make a political comeback. It analyzes Nixon's path to eventual success in the 1968 presidential election. 8. Impact on media and campaigns. The television revolution. The article explores how the 1960 election forever altered the landscape of political campaigns. The Kennedy-Nixon debates heralded a new era where television became a dominant force in shaping public opinion and influencing voter behavior. 9. The historical significance. Shaping the 1960s and beyond, the documentary reflects on the broader historical significance of the 1960 election. It discusses how Kennedy's presidency impacted the civil rights movement, the space race, and set the stage for subsequent developments in American politics. 10. Retrospective interviews, voices from the past. To conclude, the documentary features retrospective interviews with key figures from the 1960 election, providing insights into their perspectives on the campaigns, the debates, and the lasting legacy of that pivotal moment in American political history. Conclusion. The Great Debate, Kennedy vs. Nixon. The 1960 US elections documentary immerses viewers in a time of political transformation and media evolution. Through a rich tapestry of historical footage, interviews, and analysis, the documentary captures the essence of a watershed moment that defined the 1960s and left an indelible mark on the trajectory of American politics.